I adjusted the volume of the... Did not save. Oh, oops. Just the wrong thing. Okay. What else to do? Quee. Alrighty.
Leave it to me.
Let's do this.
Now then, how interesting.
Okay, nice.
Now then, how interesting. Right back at you. Gorgeous, magnificent, exquisite.
Okay, that was good. Pretty quick to respond to his initial attack. I saw it and set up a good response. Good start.
Now then, how interesting.
Good damage reduction.
Now then, how interesting. Beautiful. Now then, how in...
Okay, that'll keep him out for a little
Now
bit.
then,
Oh, lagged a bit.
now then, how interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Now then. Now then. Now then. How interesting.
Right.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Right back at you. Exquisite. Dazzling. Dazzling.
Oh, they'll jump a quick. I think.
Gravity
That's
was my ally.
unlucky. Oh, was it? If it's on the same row as a normal Puyo, I'm not sure the behavior. If it has to be higher or not. Otherwise, it might have just been like the chain resolved quickly, but it did feel pretty like exactly on time, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was a quick. Dang. I wonder if there's a way I could have done it without splitting, potentially.
Now then, how interesting. Beautiful.
He had a nice counter build, but now like his saturation is pretty reduced.
Now then, how interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Because of exchange.
Magnificent. Exquisite.
That's the thing with those counter builds, like if the opponent doesn't follow up and you could dig,
Now then,
then you're usually in a
how
pretty good spot.
interesting.
But
Beautiful.
I believe it's a little more
Gorgeous.
disadvantageous if the opponent is in a good position to continue. But you can't really predict that. I suppose going for it against an opponent you know is usually a bit slower in follow-ups is maybe safe then. Because it's a good way to counter-attack, right? Like, take the garbage, send back, and then be in a better position because they took garbage and you are, like, at least partially digging. So you're just, like, further than them.
Now then, how interesting.
This is a bit unfortunate. Overspend.
Now then. Now then, how interesting. Beautiful.
That's quite powerful.
Now then, how interesting. Now then, how interesting. Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Gorgeous. Magnificent.
Oh, wait. I should have used the upcoming piece because it was green red perfect.
Was my ally.
But, well, I mean, that would have been the way to do it if I had seen that piece was going to come, at least. Really nice following up the void there. Oh, wow, I feel lag. I know last time he said he didn't feel the lag, but surely he felt that one. Okay, we're way ahead in resources, huh? So we could, like, poke really effectively here.
Now then, how interesting. Beautiful.
I think just keep it even. I don't want to, like, overspend yet. Well, not really yet. You don't want to overspend at all. But...
Now then, how interesting. Beautiful.
Okay. Happy with the tail flexibility here.
Now then, how interesting.
To be able to do that.
Now then. Now then.
Ooh.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful.
Just waiting for a lot of his options to come out before I, like, spend. Because again, I don't want to overcommit. Oh, that's a really nasty block. Unlucky. Okay, I'm glad I was patient. Because then I had a few different ways to dismantle.
Now then. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Now then.
Okay. Limitations in his options meant that was, like, sort of an okay move, but I think it was still unsafe, because if he had been able to find workarounds for extending, then I would have been in trouble.
Now then. How interesting.
Maybe 4 is excessive, but... It does put a lot of pressure on him, to be fair. I don't know if that is just generally too long.
Now then.
It's
Now
very
then.
powerful.
How interesting. Right back at you. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling.
Nice, perfect, perfect. Not quite perfect, because the greens are on the same, like, layer, the yellows don't work at the back, but thankfully it's powerful enough. Definitely a bit of a misjudgment on my part, though.
Now then.
Oops, I did not mean to put it like that. That's really awkward now.
Now then. Now then. How interesting. Right back at you. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. Dazzling. Dazzling.
Please work. This would be really cool if so. Okay, okay, okay. Oh my gosh. It works. That 125k on the dot. Sick. Oh my gosh. Can we get that clipped? Please, please. That was so cool.
Now then.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to main chain. Oops.
How
Oops.
interesting.
What?
Beautiful.
Since when did that connect to the rest of my chain?
Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. Right back at you.
Oh wow. Oh, lag. No, 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 please.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
My reds don't connect. That's not good.
Exquisite.
Oopsies. After a super cool player, I guess sometimes the brain needs to make a
Gravity was my
not so
ally.
cool one. One of the crazy things about that chain from earlier too was that if I had been given a bit more time, I could have like
Now
kind of,
then. How
maybe not
interesting.
safely, but like I would have been able to get to 17, I think. Like I had the space for it, so my saturation was really high is what I'm trying to say. Okay, this is pretty dicey.
Now then. Now then. Now then. How interesting. Right back at you. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. 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 Dazzling.
That's a pretty lucky piece. I don't have any tail though, so I'm not sure if this will be enough. We'll see. Thank you, Duncan. He's usually pretty fast with these, so... Oh wow, that's actually more powerful than I expected. That's a lot of Puyos at the back. Hey, Winston, thank you for the raid. Hello, Cass. Hello, Mindsweb. Hello, Winston. I hope you're all doing well. What's going on? What was today all about?
Now then, how interesting.
Oh, whoops. That's really bad.
Now then,
This is just a
how
disaster.
interesting. Beautiful.
Okay, I just built that chain really badly. Acted. Oh, anything in
Gravity
particular?
was my ally.
Or are you just hopping between things?
Now then,
Okay, I want to overspend, so...
now then, how interesting. Beautiful.
Ooh.
Now then, how interesting. Now then, how interesting. Beautiful.
There's some pretty nasty damage. Most zone battles and connected. Nice, nice. It's a winning Puyo tournament? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to pull a victory, particularly over Aklo. He's such a tough opponent, and I've had a bad matchup with him for such a long time, so it was nice to finally like break through at least one set against him.
Now then, how interesting. Beautiful.
I have no reds in queue, so I'm a bit like, There's an S4 chain available if not for that. Maybe there's a better way to dismantle, like with a one chain, because it's shorter, but... Oh wait, was it? I don't remember. Now go win another one, so true. I mean, if I can win at least one of the upcoming ones, of which there are 3, and one of them is like pretty impossible to win anyway. But yeah, if I can do it, then I should be guaranteed like first place for the, or at least like in really good shape for first place
Now then,
in the ranking series. So I'll try my best.
now then, how interesting. Now then, how interesting.
Oh
Beautiful.
my gosh, why are there so many
Right
bubbles?
back at you. Magnificent. Exquisite.
Please. Even?
Now then,
Oh,
how interesting.
ow. Ow. Too many purples.
Gravity was my ally.
Power chains. Very important. That's what they are. I did finally win the first to 10 though. So that was definitely a positive sign for me.
Now then, how interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent.
I didn't realize it was full chain from him. I thought he was overcommitting early on. And then I guess he did overcommit if I had spotted that in the first place.
Gravity was my ally.
That's cheeky if it was intentional. Who knows if it was.
Now then, 5-0.
Hi friend. Oh my gosh. I will do that after stream because my sister was on the computer, so I wasn't able to do that earlier.
Now then, how interesting. Beautiful. Right back at you. Magnificent.
Nice.
Exquisite.
Yeah, I'm really keen to have them in the
Gravity was
playlist.
my ally.
The tracks are so good. Hi KZ and destroy him. Whoa, you have it out for him. What has he done to you recently?
Now then, how interesting.
Oh my gosh, I did not mean to.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Now then,
The one chain. Oops.
gravity was my
Which
ally.
remix and the hard remix. Maybe I should try the charts. Yes. Yes. Who needs to stop the bully? Oh, understandable. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a fair point. I'll do my best. I will fight for my friends. Okay. I don't think this is an overcommit, but to be fair, I can't follow up very well.
Now then, how
So I think it is, in a sense, it's an overcommit. It's not the worst thing, but it's a little sus.
Now then. Now then. How
Okay.
interesting.
This will help me recover space. I was waiting for him to attack me first so that I could use this.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful.
Oh wow, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I can't draw my pieces. That's so fast.
Gravity was my ally.
11 and 12 today's. Oh my gosh. Massive. Bread. Okay, avoiders climb the distance back. I'm not... what did he do differently? Well, what did I do differently? I do feel like my chain structures are a little less, like, well-oriented, so maybe I got comfortable. Like, I was thinking about them a bit less, which is not great. Oh, oops. Of course he can spin his piece over.
Interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
That's troublesome.
Now then.
I also got such a clean chain ready. Oh yeah, should be an easy extension for him. Almost. The purple situation was a bit dire. Unfortunate.
Now then. How interesting.
Okay.
Beautiful. Now then. How interesting.
Good response from him. Okay, quick.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Now then. How interesting.
Okay. What dangerous from?
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I should go for the extension because his chain did cut, so it's pretty decisive of a win for me. But if I give Void time, like, I don't know. I wanted it to be extra decisive. Maybe that's overkill. 35k is a lot to make up, but basically, I should have chosen a bit earlier though. I hesitated for too long on the decision, and if the pieces weren't nice, I would not have drawn what I needed.
Now then. Now then. How interesting. Now
I don't
then.
think on main chain though,
How
because
interesting. Beautiful.
my chain situation is
Right back
a
at
bit
you.
like,
Magnificent.
but
Exquisite.
like I could still trigger the GTR using the like column 2 entrance. I'm not sure if he anticipated that I could take that route.
How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
But it seems like the emphasis I'm putting on like making sure I defend myself nice and early, or set up defenses for myself nice and early is really paying off.
Now then.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lag. Here we go.
Now then, how interesting.
Full.
Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. Dazzling. Dazzling.
Okay, that was a little sus because the queue was a bit weird. It does end up cutting stuff, but I think it's like the chain length is long enough that it ends up making up for the lost resources. That's extensions for Void.
Then, how interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. Dazzling. Dazzling.
Oh, nice. Really close. Nice 7 Puyos on the last lane, very powerful.
Now then,
Free chain from him.
now then.
This should like cancel
How
out pretty
interesting.
closely.
Beautiful.
Somewhat. Not as close as I thought, because there was actually power there that I didn't see.
How interesting.
Oh, that's full.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Wow,
Magnificent.
that was a surprising play from him.
Dazzling. Dazzling.
Okay.
Now then, how interesting.
Cool. I guess he had this so that I was being really aggressive with my dig, or he just like determined that my chain length would be difficult to match his. Either way, good call from his
Now
side.
then, 5-0. Now then. Now then, how interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
That was a rather early sound. Was surprised about that. Nice.
Now then.
Okay. Nice, like, just slowly chipping some of my own resources away to provoke him, and either one, they get covered and you could follow off with a, like a 2-chain, and it's safe to do so, whereas, like it wouldn't be otherwise, or, in this case,
Now then, how interesting. Beautiful.
just follow off. Oh, sorry.
Now then.
What was I saying? Yeah, no. The one thing you can do is follow
Now
off,
then, how
and
interesting.
the other thing is it'll provoke them so that they send something, and then you just like
Now then, how
hopefully can
interesting.
beat them on the counterattack. My shape is really difficult to work with.
Now then, how
Oh,
interesting.
wait. Oh my
Beautiful.
gosh, if I did my thing.
Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. 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 Dazzling.
Okay, this is maybe not gonna be enough. We'll see. The power might carry it, but I sent like the one chain at a weird time, and then I'm like, oh no, how am I do stuff correctly? Thankfully, I ended up fixing it with my
Now
resources.
then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Now then. Now then. How interesting.
The 3 chain would have been enough, but it was kind that the game gave me the perfect piece to really like
Now then.
make a counter.
Now then. How interesting. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling.
No, this is not going to be enough. I needed to make the green power to go into yellow, but this is too weak now.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Gravity was my ally. Now then. How interesting.
Let's take it as a 3 chain rather than like the 6 link is really good as opposed to just going for the 2 double.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Now then. How interesting. Right back at you. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful.
Oh jeez.
Now then. How interesting.
This is a disaster.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful.
If I'd found a better way to extend a little more on my tail, that would have been good, but because I went for Avalanche, it was, and like got some weird colors afterwards, it was really difficult to turn it into anything, so if I'd been a bit more creative with my tail shape, it might have been more, like, it might have had more piece acceptance. Asking him to spend.
Now then.
Take it.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent.
Without police, this is really awful.
Dazzling. Dazzling. Dazzling.
Okay, it came together at the end. PPT2 is what I want to beat though. Even if I send. Yeah? Oh, hold on.
Within my heart, the coolness of the night surrounds me. A silent voice from empty fragile hope is fading. Remembering the shadow of a promise so far away. You said you'd always be there by my side to light my way. Calling out, hear me out. Won't you light my way? Another place and time long ago, we looked upon the stars shining bright. Remember the days when we weren't afraid, when courage light our path and guide us. The world beneath our fingers.
Something is happening, so I might need to check in on it in a little again.
Now then.
Okay, I committed just like really weirdly to this. Good.
Now then. How interesting. Now then. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful.
Okay, I was a bit too slow in figuring out if I could add an extra link there,
Gravity was my ally.
but he called me at a good time. Is it less move from Void? What did he do? Or are you just saying because I got pulled away for a little?
Now then. How interesting.
Melia, yep. Sure is. If you're okay, yeah. The situation seems to have de-escalated for now, but as I said, if I get pulled away again, then
Now then. How interesting.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Then we'll see. But just like heads up that I might need to disappear again. Thank you, man. Thank you.
How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite.
Ah, not the Ojama Quicks. Evil Ojama Quick.
Gravity was my ally.
Yes, it does have a Octave remix. Yep. Functional difference between Y and L. Let me think. I don't believe so. I believe it's just the shapes that you need to adopt for those tails have their difference, but aside from that.
Now then.
Okay.
How
And
interesting.
then I also have a follow-up if I need to.
Now then.
Two chain or... Okay, let's just like open a little more.
Now then. How interesting. Now then. How interesting. Now then. How interesting.
Okay.
Now then. How interesting. Right back at you. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. Dazzling.
Oh, it cuts the final... Oh, final 2 links so much. I was like, final 1 link might be okay, but final 2 links might be too much. Yeah, looks like it. That's a little unfortunate.
Gravity was my ally.
Is Y joint better since it builds flatter? I think... actually, I'll take a look and see. Because I haven't explicitly analyzed the two shapes and like really compared them against each other, so I don't know if it's actually preferable to build one if you can. It's worth taking a look at, for sure.
Now then. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. Dazzling. Dazzling.
Over here, Croctave, there's somebody's sample plays in my head. Does Croctave use that sample a lot? I haven't heard much of their stuff outside of like the stuff that I consume, so that doesn't ring the same bell for me, but it's pretty funny. I should get back to playing some video games, pick up another rhythm game that isn't Osu. Kazian, you should join the like the little noise part of the intersection between Puyo and...
Now then.
The noise community. Yeah, good idea. I recommend it. Oh, Godhand, yeah, Godhand's good too. Nice. Hold on. And hi, Riona. Notice that with the L joint, you're forced to do the L joint. It makes the first one not completely flat. Oh no, perfectly flat. Since it's column 5-6, maybe it's okay. I think, yeah, because it's over on the right side, it doesn't really matter. Like your chain shape on the right side doesn't matter as much as long as it eventually flattens out and is even with the other side. So it's not a like major concern for first floor purposes, but...
Now then. How interesting. Now then.
Ooh, nasty.
How
It
interesting.
depended on whether or not I could... Oh, well, even that 2-chain wouldn't be good enough. Okay. I wasn't quite ready.
Gravity
I
was
need
my
to...
ally.
Again, I think I need to play a bit more aggressively defensive in order to keep up with a lot of players on PPT2, because if I play a little too, like, passive in terms of just putting things towards different areas of my chain build, it's not adaptive enough to those earlier attacks, like big 2 chains. So I need to make sure that there's always something that's expendable.
Now then. How interesting.
Okay. If he follows up, it's good for him though, so...
Now then.
Oh, that's a big
How
spend.
interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent.
My yellow's don't link though, so he's actually not that good. Oh. Never mind. I'm not good enough at this game to know these things all the time.
Now then.
Did you just get out or something? What? I didn't see why the piece was wiggling. I just saw that yeah. Just... You can use KZN. Wow, KZN has accepted this this name, huh? I see. Wow. The times have really... Well, they never really changed. I guess he always had accepted it, but I didn't know it was wow, like that.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Okay,
Magnificent.
take the convert out. I'm very happy with the ability to... Oh, I messed it up. If I hadn't messed it up, I could have been very proud of the fact that that was possible to attack with, and also, as you saw, without the cut. Perfect to convert out of too. We need to play DDR. Oh my gosh, come DDRing with me. I actually went earlier today. Right before all of this actually. I was out to play the video game. So, you should come play with me.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful.
Sure, this will have to defend me well enough. And then I can follow up if... Oh, hi.
Now then.
I got perfect pieces.
How interesting. Beautiful. Now then.
Not really a conscious effort, it's more so the pieces get dealt. That's what it always felt like to me in terms of, like, it is just a piece queue thing. Like, you just play whatever the queue hands you. But I suppose if there is an option, I wonder if it's stronger to do one or the other. This is so good. What? You know peak? What? What? I know we've suggested it to you, Riona, but you never talked to me about the fact that you played it, which you should totally do, because I love talking to people about the things I enjoy. What? When did you... Huh? When did this happen?
Now then. Now then.
No. No! I could have even triggered from that side. That's so mean.
Now then. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Exquisite. Dazzling. 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 Dazzling.
Oops. Guys, this doesn't work. You know bowl? That's crazy.
Gravity was my ally.
Elite B agents? Okay, I don't know anything about this, so... Sorry, Dave Baron, you'll have to... Oh, Rihanna does though, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, someone else will have to join you on that train, but... It looks like... You already did. Oh
Now
my gosh.
then. How interesting.
I think the shot did not help my case with the
Now
oh my
then. Now then. How
guys, he's
interesting.
bullying me for my mistress. I'm being punished for my mistakes. Insane concept.
Now then.
Okay, I don't think
How
he'll see this
interesting.
coming. This is insane.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna see me tab out so I can actually scroll chat. Play unbeatable? Yes, true. My sister put me on rhythm games. Heck yeah! Shit. 467 my new nickname. I see, I understand. A really nice thought about you. Wow. That says a lot about... Okay. Okay, guys. I'm glad that you guys are happy. Probably.
Now then. How interesting.
Okay. This might be too much of a spend. We'll see how it goes, I
Now
guess.
then. How interesting. Now then.
No.
How
I can just
interesting.
do this.
Beautiful.
My tail's really hard to use now, though. Not good, not good.
Now then. How interesting.
Really nice choice from Void to be so aggressive on the dig.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful.
Okay.
Gorgeous. Magnificent.
Speaking of noise, seems like the playlist was listening, as it usually is. Okay, I managed to make the tail like work. Is it enough? That's another question, but for the time being, it works.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Magnificent.
Oh, wow. He's still, like, surviving. I don't mind being associated with food at all. Food is pretty high, so... Don't Yoshi need this because Rihanna would have said, yes, you should have told me. You should have told me. Holding back tears emoji. What have you... What noise content have you consumed? OG noise? Or Starlight? Both?
Now then. Now then.
Oh my gosh, what a lag! No! No! Stop! I even built like a slug thing so that I could use the other column. I just...
Gravity was my ally.
So, oh, I see. Hey, mister, thank you for the congrats. Appreciate that. There's no reason I should have gone for this.
Now then.
Oh, I didn't even mean to.
Beautiful. Gorgeous.
This is not good.
Exquisite. Right back at you. Dazzling. Dazzling.
Did not mean to spend all that. Oops. Your peak? So true. Oh, so they should call me peak? True. True. Oh, good question. A slug thing. Yeah, it was like fat slug, which I guess that's on brand, but it was like like the links on the in the transition area are just like really strong. Guess what? It's actually secretly main chain. Actually, I think you'll be fine. It's actually not that hard to get his main after all.
Now then. How interesting. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Oh, wait. Something didn't work. I didn't catch it. I got lucky. That's yeah, exactly. It's like Gudra. So true. It is. Is it Oracles? Oh no. No, Rion has disappeared. We're just gonna have to DM him about it, I guess. It's very important. Don't worry, I'll report back to you. Oh my gosh. My leg is sometimes hitting. It's very rude.
Now then. How interesting. Now then. How interesting. Beautiful.
Wait, that's full.
Gorgeous.
Blah, blah, blah.
Exquisite. Dazzling.
That's not good. Is the thing the song sounds like love theme?
Gravity was my ally.
Oh, you know what? I understand it. I can see where you're coming from with that. Yes, the beginning bit, exactly.
Now then.
Oh, whoa, stop lagging! Just messing up all my thingies.
Now then, how interesting, beautiful, gorgeous, magnificent, exquisite, dazzling, dazzling, dazzling.
Hoping the new rhythm heaven game will be a banger. Is there one announced? Or is this just like a general statement? I feel like I would have heard an uproar if there was. Oh, Rian has reappeared, but has not answered our question. This is so sad.
Now then, how interesting, beautiful, gorgeous, magnificent.
That's another pretty clippable chain, if I do say so myself.
Now then, how interesting, beautiful, gorgeous.
I was hoping I could cycle to blue, but now this is like really dire. Oh, what the... It's lagging again! No!
Gravity
Save
was
me!
my
Save me from the lag! Oh, I see. Sick. Well, that's certainly good news. Oh, man.
Now then, now then.
Oops! I didn't realize it. Okay. This is lucky again. Because then Void overcommitted, but I don't know if he overcommitted in that moment when I made... I don't know. That was good. Oh no, Casey. Oh. Give me 1 sec, I'm gonna check on the situation. Seems alright. Thankfully, crisis averted. That was a little scary. Alright. Whoa, when the... Okay, yep, of course. I should have known that my chat was gonna explode like this because... Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just checking in with Void about whether he would like to voice chat with this one as well, because I know he said he didn't have that much time, so. All right. So yeah, we are going to save the review from this set and instead dedicate that talk to the next Triweekly training session. If you're not aware of when that is going to be so the start time today, so about an hour ago, right? From that time, it's 36 hours. So shift one day, and then plus another 12 hours, I will be doing a review session with Void, where we'll unpack a bit about this set, I assume, along with, I suggested to him that we should have a look at the tournament set that we played against each other. It might be a bit illuminating because it's kind of a unique situation where, like, the way you play in tournament is always going to vary a little bit compared to your general gameplay, especially longer set gameplay. So I think it would be good to pick it apart and see if there's anything tournament specific that we should be taking away. But otherwise, we'll have a good chat about the usuals, like strategy discussion and all of that. So looking forward to that. Hopefully the little, I guess, break you could call it didn't throw him off too much. I apologize for that. But not much that could be done there. But yeah, interesting set. For me, it feels like the things I'm trying to employ are working. So, all just like very positive feedback so far, from my understanding. But again, we'll dive into that when we do the review set with Void. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for today because it is almost like it's getting close to 12 AM, so it's probably a good idea if I head off for the time being. And as I said, we'll do all of that debriefing in, it's more like 35 hours from now. Let's see who's streaming. Well, what's coming up though? Actually, hold on. I should be facing Riona in about 10 hours and 44 minutes. Is that correct, Riona? Confirm. Tell me. Someone's playing Noise? Someone's playing Starlight. Wait. JP player, but like I checked my categories and Noise Starlight is being streamed right now. Oh my gosh. Guys. You are not gonna believe their name. Aruto San. Well, 3. There's a 3. But like, what? That's crazy. Riona, are you around for tomorrow's match? Oh no, not tomorrow. I guess it's time for you. I need to confirm. I might need to DM Riona everything. I have so many things. Or actually, maybe I'll just ping him in my server. You're in my server still? Question mark? Hold on. If Riona is in my server, I will just ping him there so that he can tell us about his Noise experience in the open area. Yeah. Maybe I'll ping him there. And I guess, yeah, Akazian, if you want to keep chatting with Ultra, then you can do that in my server as well if you feel, or Ascension, you know, that's also valid. But if you're there, then Ultra's usually check in there too, I imagine. So feel free to jump in there and keep chatting too. Wow. That's topical. This playlist is always listening. Okay, tomorrow, so yeah, there is the match with Riona in a bit under 11 hours, and then we have the next match in the S-Class Challenge at the time that we started today, around about. So in an hour and 18 minutes before now, we will be playing versus Delta for the S-Class Challenge. And then the following days, we are going to have the other 2 S-Class players as well. So I'm really keen for all the matches. There's a lot coming up. Come along, get hyped. And let's see what's going on in this Starlight stream. Let me just check. It might... This is spoilers, so if you are going to play Noise Starlight, maybe don't join the raid. I'm sorry, but this is someone playing through the story right now. Spoilers in a really... It's... Akazian, you do not understand. This game is like my... not my life, but it's the... And I'm not just talking about like lousy little... like, ooh, the story is like tacked on. It's like the sort of game where the gameplay is intertwined with the story. Like, it is fully in universe. There are references to what's happening in the story happening in the charts. It's crazy. It's so good. So if you also want a good read, Yeah. Well, maybe if you enjoy the gameplay enough, you want to unlock more songs, and then you play the story, and then you unlock them, and you're like, oh wow, the story is actually really good, and then you keep playing the story for both the story and the songs, right? So it's okay if you want to just try the gameplay, but like you can get invested in the story too. It's good. It's good. Can't believe I have to not join the raid for when I play Noise in 8 years. It's okay, maybe the series will be finished in 8 years. No, I kid. It's basically the end of the story is happening maybe at the end of this year or the start of this next year, so it is currently a work in progress, but like it is coming to a close. So it's a good time to like hop on because all the content is available basically. And there's even like some extra like charts and things like that will be developed in the coming year, but in terms of the story, you're hopping in at a good time if you want to just have the full experience. Also, before I send you guys, because some of you can't join the raid, Noise Starlight is completely free to play. It's mobile, which might be a turn off for some people, but the entire story is playable for free. The entire story. So get on it. There's so much content. And I'm not saying there's no stamina system or anything. There's stamina for like if you want to boost your XP and progression a little bit, but if you're happy to just like maybe do like daily login to, and I don't mean daily because the game has a daily system. I just mean because like if you just check in it and don't try and rush it, it's very natural, the progression. It's great. Yeah, it's about 80% of the game. Yes, queer romance is stuff about plurality and relationship advice and existential crises and saving the world. Yes, exactly. Yeah, tablet is good. You can get away with playing on a phone because I strictly play on a phone and I've passed like the second highest difficulty on my phone. And I think people have passed the highest difficulty charts on phone as well, except the ones that haven't been cleared. Because it's also the sort of game that doesn't pull any punches. There's literally like not impossible content in this game, but there's stuff that's like not even been cleared yet. if you like high skill ceilings, but also really good difficulty curve. This game also has like a really good progression where like the level 1 charts, they won't bore you. Like you will be getting used to the mechanics. You will not be used to them. But it's like good. It's good. But tablet's nice. If you can play on tablet, then like definitely go for it. I think it's a bit of an enhanced experience. It's sort of like playing with a nice monitor. I guess like PC games, a nice monitor and good specs. It's nice to be able to if you can. The game grows with you. Exactly. We've hooked Kazian on the concept. I'm very happy. Also, if you ever like wondered what my like male yeah react comes from, that probably doesn't even make any sense, but emotes from the game that I used to. Three years instead of 8 years? Heck yeah. Is it because of the free-to-play? You don't have to save up money for it? Well, Starlight is completely free to play. The original Noise, which is a different game, by the way, for Steam, it is paid, but there is a free demo for the first story round in case you want to check how it runs and stuff. It's a bullet hell and rhythm game at once. Yes, it is. You know what? Maybe I can find one of my like gameplay videos to convince you to, like, you know what? Okay, sorry guys. I know this is like sort of devolved, but if you guys will hear me out. This is very hear me out content, but like not weird. That doesn't help much. Visibility unlisted. Let me see if I can. Here, yes. This is really awful. This is the only time I'm ever like showing this sort of thing on stream. Here. Wait, hold on. It's a rhythm game, you guys need to be able to hear the music. Don't play like this, by the way. This is stupid. This is like my play style, which I don't recommend to anyone. You probably want to play this with tablet. Hey, this is Eaten for all time, but that's a story spoiler, so I can't show it. I've also gotten better at the game since then. I can double S plus this chart now. So this is probably a bit scuffed. You don't have a tablet? That's okay. You can still play it on phone. But like I am. See, I'm playing it on phone. It's fine. The thing is, like, it's a sort of thing where, like, better hardware might make it a bit easier to get good at the game, but you can, as I said, like, I got to, like, some of the highest level charts in the game playing with this style in particular. If you put it on a flat surface and actually play it like a normal person, it's way more doable. But I just play it stupidly like this because I want to hold my phone everywhere. Oh yeah, the originals in this game are incredible as well. These vocals are provided by literally, so the game follows like an idol group, but their rival idol group, they have rival idol group, and they're the ones singing the song. So there's literally like dedicated voice actors who, no voice actors, I guess, like character voices for the idol groups in the game as well. And that's also part of the reason why I'm like, the charts will reflect the story circumstances, because there are songs by the characters in game. It's awesome. There's basically like the in-game universe is reflected in our universe in the way that the soundtrack has come together. Yeah, 4-key, and then you do stuff on the top. Yes, the lower 3 difficulties are completely done with thumbs. So every chart has 4 difficulties, but like the easy, normal, hard, overload. But easy to hard are completely doable with 2 fingers. So like they also really push what you can do with just 2 fingers, which is pretty insane to say, right? Like, oh, like how can a rhythm game be so hard if it only requires 2 fingers? But there's an incredible number of like gimmicks. There's of course like the base of the game being rhythm game, blah blah hell. But like they do a lot. They do a lot. Phone is more easier than tablet. For some stuff it might be, because you don't have to like stretch your hands, I guess. I don't phone unless you play on a soap bar. Even then, you got pretty far playing on a soap bar. They have voice actors kind of, yeah, exactly. Yes, they did do it in character live stream once. So, combo is not important in this game in the way that, like, in other games it is. The only thing that matters is, I guess, if you're looking to score well. Oh, you can't even see the results screen very well. But there's like an accuracy value, basically. So combo doesn't factor into accuracy. It is strictly a matter of getting good timings, and it'll just judge you on that. Hey, Crested. Briefly, but I had issues with hit sound lag on Android. That's so unfortunate. I hope that's something that has like been resolved, because there's been a lot of updates to even like the sound engine. So maybe a few years ago. Hopefully by now it's fixed. Maybe give it another try. Yes. Basically, yeah, you lose health if you take damage though. That's the important thing. So there's a life bar just like in other rhythm games, I guess, but there's an RPG system within the game too, basically, which is like how much you engage with it is up to you. But the core things is that you can upgrade your HP to like have more health, and you can also upgrade, they call it tech, and that allows you to have wider timing windows. And you're like, what? That's like cheating, right? Why would I want wider timing windows in my rhythm game? And you could be a purist and leave your stat to like D or something, but basically this is another example of like the reason why there's unclearable charts in this game is not unclearable, but there are charts that people haven't cleared. It's just this game's difficulty is insane because it sets itself up to be an insane game. It gives you a billion HP, it gives you super wide timing windows, and just like these broken abilities. When you get to late game, the abilities you get are just insane. Right? So they give you all the tools, and it's just a matter of like, how can you best use them to beat a game that is trying to kill you, at least at the top levels. And again, like not everyone is playing these games to like play for like to be a sweaty rhythm gamer as well. Like the devs are also super thoughtful in the way that they've designed people to have a good story experience too. Like if you just want to play the easy charts, that's fine. But also they're not a cakewalk, because later on even the easy charts, like the boss charts still are difficult. So the game still wants you to grow, but any difficulty, you can grow with any difficulty basically, right? You can grow with the easy charts, you can grow with the normal, the hard, the overload, like whatever you do, it's a pretty good experience all around. They're very thoughtful. And also super engaged. If you want devs that like will listen, these guys are so responsive. Actually, the lead developer Kato and one of the like lead charters, Taro, they just like pop into my stream every now and then. So like they're pretty active in the community too, which is awesome. Like something that you don't always see with devs. It's pretty awesome. Combo, but not much other than how many notes in a row here. Yeah, exactly. Downloading notes, basically downloading 10 different games and genres at once. Don't you worry, there's more. They're fishing minigame and platform in the middle of a super hard level. Smiles. Smiles. Foreshadowing. Shogu, because they thought they were lying about the genre. Yeah, it's so funny. So funny. The thing is, and they didn't even list all the genres on the page because there's too many. It's because of the like search engine optimization thing. It's like, oh, if you put too many genres, then you're just trying to like cheat the search engine. But it literally was just that. Because 12 years instead of 3, rip. Rip. No. Hey, you don't have to play the hard chance. Like we said, genre, yes, pretty much. How many genres are in this game? There's rhythm game, bullet hell, RPG, roguelike, platformer, quiz, whatever quiz genre, education, yes, or edutainment, I guess that's another one. There's virtual pet, that's another one. RPG, yes. Oh, sorry, not RPG. Well, like, yeah, like RPG horror, yes. That's like already 10 different genres. And we might be missing some. There's a lot going on in this game. So if you want something that's like really fresh, that's also another thing, right? I'd vouch for this game because it's just so unique. But it still manages to pull it off so well, somehow. Even though it's a mishmash of a billion different things. It's so good. Oh, and Yuri. Visual novel. Oh my gosh. It's a visual novel too. That's how the story is presented. Visual novel style. Doom, yeah, if you believe that the creators had cannons can no. Dangerous. So basically, it's okay. It's not like actually like full on super duper scary horror, but there's some like unnerving stuff, which again, once you play the game, it'll make sense by then, because you've grown to understand the characters and their struggles, and it's sort of like the representations of their internal feelings become really well executed in the charts, because again, everything's just like a representation. You love horror games? I think it'll be a cute little thing for you then. You'll be like, oh, that's not that scary, but like it's I understand. Okay. Oh yes, that's right. There's also like a sensor on the easy chart too. Anyway, if this doesn't convince you to play the game, then I don't know what will. Yeah. Actually, are you in my Discord, Kasian? Yeah, do I have like a link for it? Discord. Oh, is this the old link? Actually, I don't know if I've updated this. Let me check. This might be dead link. Oh, I did update it. Wow, I'm so good at this. Anyway, if you want to join in, we can chat about it more there, then feel free to come by. It works. It does. Yippee! Thanks everyone for hearing me out. I know that was a bit of a... that was a... diverging a bit from things. We're actually deleting an entire folder filled with pre-related Discord. No, Casey! Well, this is your open invitation to come by again if you feel like it. That's so unfortunate. No. Anyway, I should get ready for bed, so I would love to sit around and chat, but yeah, I've got a match, two big matches on tomorrow, as I mentioned, versus Riono versus Delta, so look forward to that. We're doing a lot of Puyo, so I think it's nice to have been talking about something else as well. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll play some more noise on stream sometime soon. Well, God hand. There's another really good game by the devs being created. It's in early access, but so much to look forward to. You join. Yippee! Welcome back, Asian. Alright, yeah, bad. As I said, if you're looking to play the game, then probably don't come along for the raid, because it's spoilers, but... And if I accept I'm bad at it, that's real. I haven't played it myself, but it looks kind of tough. Alright, enjoy the Starlight for those of you who are coming along for it. And if you're not coming along for it, enjoy playing Starlight yourself. Ooh. Alright, I'll see you all tomorrow. For now, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Love you guys, and I'll see you all next time. Good night. I know it's so funny, right? The name is just... you can't make this up.